Game day anticipation of college football is absolutely electrifying at LSU. People come from all over to fill 94,000 seats at LSU's Tiger Stadium, right before the Tigers football team rushes out the tunnel and onto the field. This is a feeling that a former LSU football player remembers quite well.
My name is Justin Maclin. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. I came to LSU to be a part of the football team in 2010. I graduated in 2014 with my degree in sports administration. My time here was pretty eventful, I could say, for the least. But I had a few things that set me back sports-wise, which was 2 knee injuries, and I tore my pectoral muscle. So I had tore my patella tendon on my left knee my sophomore year and my senior year. I tore my ACL and my PCL, LCL, and MCL, which pretty much set me back on my aspirations of going to the NFL and pursuing a professional career in NFL. So right now,
Hey, walk me through the day you tore your knee or you tore your patella tendon.
The day I tore my patella tendon, we were getting ready for the University of Tennessee game, which is a big game for me because I was about to be there with my family, considering I am from Memphis, which was eventful. And the day before we had the game, we had like a practice, and my knee just popped off the tendon. It was a rough time. It was a time where I had to just be calm and kind of relax and be like realize that everything was going to be okay, but at the same time you start to question your life and things that are going on because it was such a severe injury that it's hard to come back from. That it was a very scary moment for me, and it put me in a state of depression for a while actually, which I don't talk about much.
Right, because I think I recall one time you during an event you said like there were a lot of nights that you spent laying in the bed and you would just look up at the ceiling and wonder what do you want to do with your life next.
Mm-hmm. I had a lot of those days where you just laying in the bed on medication and all these things. You just sitting there, you just thinking like, what am I supposed to do when somebody strips me of my identity? When you get stripped of being known as a football player and you're just there, you're just a student. When you have all these dreams of becoming an NFL player and it's pretty much put on hold for a long time, for 9 months. That's pretty much a whole year where you're just sitting there trying to figure out who you are.
Mm-hmm. And so this was during your sophomore year, right?
This was during my sophomore year.
And so being that it was so like, because some people it happens to them their senior year, some people it happens to them their junior year, but being that you were a little bit, not as far in your progression as a football player as far as being an upperclassman, you think that helped you find yourself?
It definitely helped me find myself and what I wanted to do with my career. During the time I was hurt, it helped me focus more on my grades and actually put things into more of a perspective and be more realistic about life in general, which caused me to do more things while I was a part of the football team, such as do internships around the city, doing volunteer work, and just building my resume up other than just being a football player and building my relevance in the community.
So Justin, what career are you pursuing now?
Right now I'm pursuing a life skills career, pretty much handling career development, leadership skills, and community relations for student athletes, which right now I'm a graduate assistant at the LSU Cox Academic Center for Student Athletes, which gives me the opportunity to build their character and get them involved in the city while also pursuing my master's degree in higher education administration.
And so like, did you decide on this career interest after you got hurt? Like, what did getting hurt help you decide this is what I want to do?
Pretty much getting hurt let me find out what my passion was in life, what I love to do. And what I love to do was help student athletes such as myself build and actually think about things outside of their sport, pertaining to the sport, and make them think about other avenues that they could go be a part of that still will keep them relevant, keep them being the person that they plan to be in life, which is successful.
And did you like have that eureka moment, like oh, wow, like this just hit you one day. This is just woke up and this is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Pretty much. I was lucky to have a couple mentors. One of my mentors is Virg Osbury, who was the athletic director here. Kenneth Miles, who is the director of student affairs here at the LSU Cox Academic Center, and Brent Summer, who is over our life skills program here. They pretty much had a hand in developing me into the person I am today, which is really involved in the careers of student athletes and the development from a leadership perspective and also in the community. So they just helped me keep building to different levels, which has helped me tremendously.
And who was like that one person that you had to give all, like, other, who was that one person that you want to give all the thanks to and just say, you know what, they helped me get through that moment?
Would probably be my mom and my dad, because when you're in that type of moment, you have to have a support system. I was lucky enough to have my mom and my father be there for me at that particular point in time, because when you're in that room alone, you don't have anybody to talk to. When you're just sitting there, your teammates and everybody, your best friends are all on the field playing still, and you're still left here in the city by yourself. So the only people you can talk to is your mom, your dad, and God if you're into religion. So that's pretty much what I did, and it helped me stay calm and relaxed and let me know that I will be okay.
And even before that, how long have you been playing football? Like, since you were probably 7, huh?
Pretty much since I was 7 or 8. I was young.
So Justin, what's your ultimate career goal? Once it's all done, set up, and everything's been said about Justin Maclin, what you want your summary to read? What's your career goal, and what you want your summary to read?
My career-ending goal would probably end up being an athletic director at a major college institution over the football operations. That would probably be my dream job, being able to work at schools such as LSU, Auburn, Alabama, University of Miami, big schools like that, being the vocal point of the success of those schools and their athletic programs.
Okay. And then, what would you want people to say? What you want people to remember about Justin Maclin?
Just remember that I'm a hard-working, stand-up guy who puts his all into the betterment of other people, and that's what I really focus on and carry myself is through the betterment of people and making everybody happy and comfortable around me and just being a helper.
All right, Justin, we appreciate you coming today.